welcome to our very last reading. So glad you have joined me in our reading lessons every day, and today is going to be a special book. So I plan to do this for today and Friday, but since we don't have any more class on Friday, I'm just gonna have to do it all in one bit. Alright, so today we're gonna read Splat the Cat. Now this is a special version of Splat the Cat. I'm sure most of you have read about it, but Splat the Cat is probably one of my favorite book characters. And just like good readers do, we look at the book and predict what's going on. So Splat is pretty cute. He looks just like my cat. My cat is also black. He's a little chunky. My cat's a little chunky too. So it doesn't look like he wants to get up. Looks like getting up for something. Looks like there's a lunch. There's some cheese. Maybe a little mouse. Okay. And notice that it's not that the only colors we see are red and black and white and a little bit of gray as well. A little bit of yellow. Don't look very colorful, does it? Now we see the book here is kind of blue. Pretty cool. So it looks like everyone's colors seem kind of dull, meaning they're not as bright. Okay. It's like they're having fun. In class, of course. He's at school now, right? Also, that was an interesting choice in colors. Alright, everyone, so let's go ahead and start reading. Splat the Cat. It was early in the morning, and Splat was wide awake. Today was his first day at cat school, and his wiggled wildly, and his tail wiggled wildly with worry. If I hide from the day, maybe it'll go away, he thought. It didn't go away. Time to get up, said his mom. Time to get dressed, said his mom. I don't have any clean socks, Mom. Maybe I should go to school tomorrow instead, said Splat. You don't wear socks, said his mom. I'm having a bad hair day, Mom. Maybe I should go to school tomorrow instead, said Splat. His mom combed his hair. Perfect, she said. Don't forget your lunchbox, said his mom. I'll need a friend today, thought Splat. And he dropped his pet mouse, Seymour, into his lunchbox. Time to go, said his mom. The front door won't let me out, Mom. The gate won't let me let go of my fingers, Mom. The lamppost won't get out of my way, Mom. Mom! You can ride your bike if you like, Splat, said his mom. So he did, but he didn't say a single word. Welcome to cat schools, said a big round cat. I'm Mrs. Wimpy Dimple, your teacher. Splat's mom gave him a hug. I'll be back soon, she said. You'll be fine. Everyone, this is Splat. Let's welcome him into our class, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Hi, Splat. Mrs. Wimpy Dimple began. Cats are amazing, she said. We're clever, cunning, and quick. Am I amazing too? Asked Splat. Yes, you too, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Cats climb trees, drink milk, and chase mice, she continued. Why do we chase mice? Asked Splat. It's what we do, replied Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Why? Asked Splat. Because. Why? Mrs. Wimpy Dimple sighed. Lunchtime, she announced. Splat opened his lunchbox. Mouse! The cats did what cats do. Seymour hid behind a glass bottle, and the cats saw his face through the glass. They screamed and ran away. Seymour did what all mice want to do. Stop! Cried Splat. Splat! They didn't stop. Enough! Mrs. Wimpy Dimple said, and it ended. It's milk time. Hooray! But the door to the milk cupboard was stuck. No milk today, announced Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Aww. Splat whispered into Seymour's ear. Seymour nodded, and then, a moment later, the door swung open. Yum! Mrs. Wimpy Dimple wrote again on the chalkboard. Cats don't chase mice. Hooray! Cheered the class. Soon it was home time. Splat's mom returned and gave him a hug. I've got lots of friends. Cats don't chase mice. I'm amazing. It was early the next morning, and Splat was wide awake. Today was his second day at cat school. His tail wiggled wildly with excitement. Alright, so let's go ahead and quickly go over the story here. So, what is our problem of the story? And we begin at the very beginning. Splat. Does Splat want to go to school? No. Do we really know why? Not really at the beginning, right? Maybe he's a little bit nervous. And here we notice that there's a picture of him and Seymour. He doesn't want to go to school. He gives up some excuses. He said he doesn't have clean socks. He's having a bad hair day. But in the end, he ends up going to school. And he also says he's stuck to the door, he's stuck to the gate, he's stuck to the pole. So he wrote to school. So he had to go to school. And then his class, does his class like him? Yeah, it looks like they're saying hi. It's their first day of school, too. So here we have the teacher that says all cats are clever and smart and quick. Clever, cunning, and quick. And don't forget that Splat is amazing. And of course he is. And cats also climb trees, drink milk, and chase mice. And so why do you think he starts to get worried and starts to ask why? Remember Seymour, who's in his lunch bag? Or in his lunchbox? Yeah, Seymour is his best friend. Right? He doesn't chase Seymour. That's his pet. And so, there's another little problem too, right? They can't get the cupboard open. So what was their solution? How did they fix it? They, Splat and Seymour decided to open up the cupboard door. And did that change the cats' minds? Yes, because then the teacher said, Mrs. Wimpy Dimple says that cats don't chase mice. And so Seymour was the hero of the day. Seymour and Splat were the heroes of the day. Then it was time to go home. And did Splat feel good about school? Yes, he said, I've got lots of friends. Cats don't chase mice. I'm amazing. So he fit right in. He found something that where he could fit in. So the next day, how do you know that he's excited to go to school? Let's look at his face. So he's got a big old smile, and his tail says His tail wiggled wildly with excitement instead of being nervous, and he's also got his school bag, possibly his lunchbox, all ready to go. Alrighty, everyone, so that was our last story for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Remember, you can read the story again, and this does have a read to me option where it does read the book to you, or you can read it by yourself. You will have access to Epic until we start school in a couple of weeks. And thank you for joining me in all these readings, and I hope you enjoyed our time together. See you next time.